What is going on, YouTube? Big Red here. Welcome back to your most favorite day of the week. That is right, it is time for your wacky weekend Hope everybody had a great weekend and a great week, really, because it's been officially a week now since your last wacky weekend update. Now, before I get started, all right, I just want to apologize again. I am parked on the side of the road, as usual, to bring you guys a wacky weekend update. And because I am extreme doofus, I left my tripod at home, so now I have t-shirts, literally t-shirts, holding up the camera here. So if it is a little wonky, either way, please forgive me, but hopefully it adds some character to the show. Now, sit down, buckle up, because we're about to get after this. Now, coming at you guys this week, I got 3 articles for you. That is right, 3 of them, 2 of which are absolutely freaking crazy and outrageous. One of which, that I'm going to lead off with, is probably the most relatable thing in today's day and age. So, I'm going to stop wasting time, and we're going to get into article number 1. Article number 1 comes out of Fox News and reads, Colorado hiker lost for 24 hours, ignored rescuers' calls because the hiker did not recognize the number. Now, this article goes on to read and says that a person out in Colorado went hiking and they ended up wandering off the trail and got extremely lost. Now, this person was lost for almost 24 hours straight, and they put out a whole rescue search for him, the whole kit and caboodle. But the problem is that the hiker who was lost did not answer any phone calls from the people trying to rescue them because they did not recognize the phone number. Now, a couple of things here. I am, one, rather impressed that there was cell phone service everywhere this person went. Just know from, like, I'm not even a hiker, really, and I know from driving through places that cell phone service sometimes sucks most places like that. So I'm thoroughly surprised that this person's phone was able to take calls and that they saw the call, didn't know the number, didn't pick it up. But the fact that the phone was able to receive phone calls and did not run out of service, I need to know what kind of cell phone plan you got, dude, because that's pretty freaking sweet. I mean, my phone now, I could be in the middle of New York City and not have service just for, I don't know, it just doesn't happen. But for this person to be in the middle of the woods someplace and have cell phone service, I'm impressed by that. Now, secondly here, I can relate to this probably the most out of anything because I really don't know about you guys, but I cannot tell you the last time I answered a number that I did not know. Can't tell you. There has, honestly, I could probably say there's probably 2 times I've answered a phone number I didn't have saved, and just because I knew the area code and was like actually expecting a call from there. Other than that, I'm not picking up a number I don't know. Like, come on, it's 2021. If I don't know who's on the other side of that phone call, I don't want to talk to you. Besides the fact I get all these freaking spam calls, I'm sure everybody else does too, telling me, oh, your warranty is expired, you need to update this. Hello, sir, this is the IRS. If you don't send me $7,000 right now, we're going to have you arrested and you're going to go to jail. Like, piss off, bro. I'm not answering numbers I don't know. I feel this person here, and I don't know. I relate to it. I really do. I relate to it because I just don't answer calls I don't know. Now, given the circumstance, if I'm lost in the middle of the woods and don't have any idea of where I am or if people are looking for me or what's going on, I probably would answer a call that I didn't know the number for. That's just me. It kind of makes sense if you don't know where you are and whatever, and, you know, odds are somebody might be looking for you. Probably best to answer the phone. Either way, though, this person got home safe and sound. When they got back, asked the, I guess, whatever, like the park rangers or something, asked the person why they chose not to answer their phone. And they said straight up, they didn't recognize the number, and that was all. Hey, you know what? I don't answer numbers I don't know. This person got home safe and sound. I don't think think I can be too mad at this. But, dude, you're lost in the woods on a hike in Colorado. Could get eaten by whatever in the hell's out there. I don't even know what animals live in the woods in Colorado, but you probably could have got eaten pretty easily. And could have all been avoided if you answered your phone. So folks, if you're on a hike, if you're out there, a little safety tip from Big Red, let somebody know your plan, where you plan on going, and you know, especially if it's one of these harder things. I believe most places have like a little home base where you start, and then you kind of just take it from there. So let somebody know, and if you do get lost, make sure you answer your freaking phone, all right? Don't be stupid. On now to article number 2, which comes out of UPI.com and reads, Welsh woman's Harry Potter collection earns Guinness World Record. Now, this is kind of dope because if you remember correctly, a bunch of Wacky Weekend updates ago, I talked about the person with the Guinness World Record for Winnie the Pooh collection. So now we're on to Harry Potter. This woman out of Welsh, which is in the UK, earned her Guinness World Record by having 5,284 pieces of Harry Potter memorabilia. 5,284 pieces. This is crazy to me, and I'll tell you why. As you guys know, all right, I collect Pokemon cards. I do. I like them. I haven't really been on my Pokemon card game lately, but for a while there, I was collecting a lot. I don't think that I have 5,000 cards. Not even close. But the amount of cards I do have take up so much room. I could only imagine the amount of space in this person's house that this Harry Potter stuff takes up. It's got... I saw the video of it, and it has to be like an entire guest room, if not like her outside shed or something, because it wasn't just like little knickknacks and stuff. Like, she had some pretty big stuff in there, and to have 5,284 pieces, it's gonna take up some room. I really just can't even begin to think how much money this whole thing cost as well, because like, Harry Potter stuff's not cheap. Harry Potter's still pretty popular. It's definitely, their stuff is definitely kind of expensive when it gets down to it. Like, I watched a video the other day of the Harry Potter store in New York City.